Alrighty, hello, hello. Welcome to Talking Shadows. I am Shadow Hunting Dauntless, your admin slash host. First, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. This show comes on late. I watch it, then I make the videos. So it's super late. So I'm never going to look really super amazing or have makeup on or any of that stuff, probably. So just a disclaimer, okay? I don't always look like this, but at 10 o'clock at night, I usually do. So, Talking Shadows, this is for episode 2 of Shadowhunters, on Freeform, formerly known as ABC Family. And you officially have 10 seconds to get out of the room before spoilers. If you're still here after 10 seconds, it's not my fault. So 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not responsible for anything you hear from here on out. I liked this episode a whole lot more than I liked the first episode. Not sure why. I felt like the cast was more together. I felt like the lines were a lot smoother. I felt like the relationships were coming through better. And I felt like I hadn't seen in most of it. There were a few small things that I'd seen here and there, but generally, we hadn't seen like a 15-minute sneak peek or, 7 minutes here and there and a bunch of different time. So, really like that. I do have my list of pinpoints, and it is really short tonight. There's only 2, 4, 6, 8 things on it, which is kind of amazing. So the first thing, I love how they did the runes, where Jace actually takes it and he draws it, and you see him sort of like cringe as he's doing it. Oh my gosh, I loved it. That was just a big deal to me, so I really, really appreciate that they put that in there, and they, I like it. I still do not like the Institute. I think I could make a whole video about why I don't like the Institute, but I'm just like, no, I feel like I'm in a spy film, and I don't think that's how Cassandra Clare created it. Like, she said in her interview that, she made it to be timeless or whatever, but I don't think so. It was old-fashioned, and, like everything is, because they don't have guns and stuff. They use swords and all that, and so I think everything was meant to be in the back. So we met Hodge. He was pretty cool. Not sure. Like, he was attractive in the picture when I first saw him. I thought he would be better as an older person. He was one casting person that I did like in the movie, so it was a little different, but the circle rune thing on his neck, that when he tries to talk about the circle, he gets all I didn't like that was weird to me, and I didn't like it, not just because it wasn't in the book, because I can deal with things that weren't in the book, but that just wasn't good, I don't think. I really, 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 really like Luke. Like, I wasn't sure about him at first, but I really, really like him. I liked him in the first episode when he was doing the interrogation with the circle members. Love the car scene with the girl, and she's chasing the warlock and all that. I loved it. And then he goes all wolfy. Love that. Thought it was awesome. The super speed, I don't know, like when Simon and Isabel are in the bedroom eating breakfast or whatever, and Simon goes to leave and Isabel just goes and tries to and catch themselves. I don't know. I felt very like Twilighty. I felt like I was watching like the scene in Twilight, like when there was no need for them to move super fast. Like when Edward was opening the door for Bella and he just like got out of his car and it was like whoof, and he was on the other side of the car. I feel like it was that because there was really no need for her to go whoo. And like when Hodge was training with that random girl, the whole like just the speed, like you could see them blurred. Like, I don't know how I feel about that, because yes, they are way faster than humans, than mundanes, but I don't think they're quite that fast, but they might be. Magnus Bane, we finally saw a little bit of him. I loved him. I thought his delivery was really, really good, because he was very not caring. I think that's really good. I think he's gonna be like that until he actually meets Alec, until him and Alec get something going. I think he's gonna be very not caring, and he cares about Shadowhunters and blah blah blah. So I really liked him, even though we only got to see him for about 3 seconds. I like Valentine. I like him way better than the dreadlock guy in the movie. He at least is in the suit and he looks nice. He doesn't have the blonde hair, but he's in a suit and he looks nice. He looks businesslike. He doesn't have dreadlocks and leather, and all that. So I really do like him. And then Alec, this wasn't on my bullet list, but I like Alec. Of course, I've always liked Alec, and some of his lines are just kind of like, as much as I like him, I feel like in this episode, he was better than he was in the first episode, but I don't think he's quite got it yet. Like, Jace in the first episode, his lines came off kind of In this episode, he felt very Jace-like, and, Clary felt very Clary-like, and Simon, very Simon, and even Isabel, she felt very Isabel, but Alex still feels a little, and I don't know, I think they kind of possibly are doing that on purpose, because they want him to sort of not know who he is until he meets his warlock friend. So I kind of think they might be doing that on purpose. I'm not entirely sure, but that is not, like, the best thing ever. He did have some really good lines, some very witty lines, and I love I can't be here, so I'm gonna go over there. And we have broken 18 laws of the Clav, and in the book, which, I'm not comparing it to the book because I know it's different, and I accept that, but in the book, Alec was not that much of a stick in the mud. Like, yes, he was a stick in the mud, and he was very... No, he did not like Clary, and he was very protective of Jace in that sense, but he wasn't quite that, oh, the Clave hasn't approved this mission, and we just broke 18 Clave laws, and we can't go to the City of Bone, and just all this crazy stuff, was not quite that bad. But I do love, the Alec, Isabel sort of banter they get, especially when Isabel is taking Simon back to the van. I thought that was awesome. So that's all I got, tonight. So tune in next week for episode 3. Very excited. Use the hashtag Talking Shadows and tweet some stuff, and I would love to feature your tweets on my next show. Also send me some fan art, either here on YouTube or on the Jace Whalen Sexiest Shadowhunter Alive Facebook page, where I am the admin. Follow me on Twitter. It's fandom_SD. And that's all I've got for tonight. So here's to shadow hunting and happy fangirling. Until next time, I am Shadow Hunting Dauntless.